Morning, Emily.
Have you forgotten something? Oh, Nicola.
What the hell was she doing at this time in the morning?
Kettle's just boiled.
This plan to tell Ashley exactly how you feel about him. It was just the wine talking, wasn't it?
I've only just woken up and I've had two of you telling me what to do.
And no doubt she's been saying you should go straight to the vicarage and declare undying love.
Yep, that's what she said.
Well, I don't mean to sound awful, Laurel, but Emily's got about as much experience of men as I have being an astronaut.
She also happens to be the only one in a long-term loving relationship.
With Paddy?
You could have had lying. Because I've already decided what I'm going to do. All right? Excuse me.
What?
Well, I've made a fool of myself once before.
Once?
And I lay awake all night thinking, can I stand that humiliation again?
So you're not going?
Oh, this whole thing's driving me insane.
I know.
So I think, if I can just hear him say that nothing's ever going to happen, then I can move on.
What? So you're taking the advice of that trainee spinster rather than a woman of the world like me?
I've got to know, Nicola, once and for all.
Right, I'm ready.
What for?
To pick my dad up.
Oh, I'm not going yet.
Well, I'll wait for you.
Oh, no, you won't. Look, you'll be late for the bus if you don't go now.
My dad's getting out of prison today and you expect me to go to school?
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm not.
Look, you'll be over before he gets here. Now, off you go.
Nope.
Look, Debbie, nobody likes going to school. We just have to go.
Yeah, well, not me, because I'm sick of it, right?
Oh, Debbie. What's happened, love?
Why can't you and Grandad just teach me stuff from home?
Well, because we don't have enough to pass on, love.
Well, you've only got a couple of years left, and then, well, you can go and work in factory with rest of them.
Oh, I think Debbie's destined for better things than that if you work hard, pass all your exams.
Huh?
Debbie? Hey, what is it, love, eh? Huh?
Go on at me.
Who do?
Some girls.
Oh, what do they say?
That I'm the only one in class with both parents inside.
Not for long.
Well, you know how to deal with a bully, don't you? They're all cowards. You just stand up to them.
Yeah, but we don't want you ended up in Notting General.
But I can look after myself.
Look, your dad's out today. It'll all stop. You won't have to worry anymore. And we'll have a party when you get back, eh?
All right, go on. Hey, I'll run you to the bus stop.
Go on, love. Go get changed.
Emily, have you got the slightest idea what your ridiculous and naive advice is going to do to Laurel? You're supposed to be a friend.
I told her to do what I think is best.
And you think that her already fragile self-esteem is up for another rejection, do you?
We don't even know how he's going to respond yet, do we?
Anyone with any sense knows exactly how he's going to respond. And it'd be left to me to pick up the pieces, again.
Nicola, if she doesn't tell him, she could end up regretting it for the rest of her life.
Emily, he is a fairly normal man. And I know she's our friend, but she can sometimes give the impression that she was dropped on her head at birth. Well, then again, so could a few others round here.
You have to be true to your feelings. Otherwise you don't get anywhere.
Well, you were, and look who you ended up with. You know, if anything was going to happen, don't you think it would have done by now? She spends more time at his house than she does her own.
Well, maybe he's just as shy as she is.
And maybe she should keep her feelings to herself. You know, at least that way she's got some hope.
Some sort of a friend you are.
And what sort of friend is it who fills her head full of possibilities and then sends her out to have her heart broken?
You're too cynical, that's your problem.
Yeah, and you're too unrealistic, walking around with your head in the clouds.
Well, I know which one I'd rather be.
I just hope you realise what you've done, Emily. I really do.
You mustn't blame yourself for any of this. Why can't you just be happy for us?
She thinks you're only with me because you pity me.
Does she?
Do you?
I'm not even going to dignify that with a reply.
I'm sorry.
I think you and I need a change of scene. I'm going to take you out to dinner tonight.
I'm not sure I'm up to it.
You must stop letting her get to you.
I've been trying that for 40 years.
Right. I'm going to see her.
Oh, Alan, don't.
No, I won't let her do this to you. To us.
Alan.
Now, just stay there and don't worry.
For heaven's
heaven's sake, Stephanie, how much longer are you gonna be? It only takes me a minute. I need to get to work. At least let me get my toothbrush.
I heard him come in first thing.
Are you sure he's ready for this, Diane?
No. But it won't do him any harm to have something to think about.
I mean, it's a wedding. If it's too soon, then I can easily get someone in from Hotland.
Look, if he doesn't want to do it, he'll let you know. Let him decide.
Okay.
I told Jack I'd help out at the hall, so I'll see you later.
Right. Hey, Marlon, is this about time?
Hey, no, I've been doing a lot of thinking about your wedding.
Look, Marlon,
Listen,
I don't...
and I'm coming round to the idea of a buffet.
Are you?
Well, think about a sit-down is, you know, chances are you're going to get stuck next to some old bore. But, well, I mean, you don't, you get sat next to your husband.
Yeah.
But with a buffet, you know, you can wander around, mingle with whoever takes your fancy. Plus, it's a bit cheaper because you've not got as much staff, but it's your day. I mean, what do you think?
Brilliant, Marlon. I'm so pleased it's going to be you.
Hey, you try asking anybody else. Now, have you had any thoughts about the menu? Any special favourites?
Well, anything really.
Yeah. Well, what do you think to this little lot? Don't worry, it's all under budget.
I'd say it looks fantastic.
Ashley, I know I've known you for some time now. Oh, blimey, I sound like Rodney. And I don't think it's going to come as a big surprise that over the months that I haven't a clue what I'm supposed to say. What time do you call this?
I am only late because I was made to wait for nearly half an hour because someone monopolised the use of my own bathroom.
Well, you'll have to get up earlier, won't you?
Don't worry, I won't make the same mistake again. Did you really have to take so long?
Do you honestly believe that it only takes 5 minutes to look this glamorous? I tell you, you could do with a bit more time in that bathroom.
If only I had the chance. What is all this doing in my office?
Well, I didn't think you'd want it in the house.
Yes, Helen, what can I do for you?
I would like a word with my daughter, if that's all right.
I'm busy.
Well, obviously you would like to find somewhere private.
Pull the door to on your way out, Eric.
You said we'd have to clear everything away first.
Well, I didn't know, did I?
It's going to take ages.
It's your brother's wedding and it's the least you can do.
Well, just as long as you know that this is your wedding present.
I know you got a plan for us, Robert. Your little secret.
What secret?
You've got the honeymoon booked. Paid for me and Katie, fortnight in Barbados.
No. I've got you a sandwich toasty like it said on your list.
DJ will probably want to be on the stage, won't he? And we'll need 1 or 2 of these tables for food and that, and the rest we can stack around the back. Right. Come on, then.
And you can't find it in you just to be happy for us?
Oh, how can I when you're making such a fool of yourself? I mean, everyone's talking about you. You're twice her age, for heaven's sake.
Before all this blew up, I thought we were getting even closer together.
You only gave me that money to keep Shelley sweet.
That's not true. I want you to know how important you are to me. Nothing can change that.
I find that very hard to believe.
How do I prove it to you?
End it with Shelley.
I'd given up even thinking about meeting somebody else.
Well, then it won't be any hardship, will it, telling her it's over?
Why have I got to make a choice?
Hello, Stokes and Pollard's Fancy Goods. I'm sorry. Would you mind holding? Dad, I've got to take this call. So if there's nothing else... I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Mr. Pollard isn't here at the moment. I know I'm probably the last girl in the world. Well, actually, don't say that. And I know you don't want to spoil a beautiful friendship. But why stop there when we can give each other so much more? More. Yes, yes, yes.
Laura!
Oh!
I was just changing Gabby.
Oh, well, I'll come back when it's more convenient.
Let me see, come in.
No, I won't.
Please?
No, you're busy.
Laurel, I risk breaking my good leg trying to reach the door. I insist you come in.
Oh, well, in that case.
So we'll lay everything out here, keep a nice clear run to the bar.
You better had.
And it's all finger food, so no cutlery, just a big pile of plates, everybody mucks in. All set for a day to remember.
I can hardly believe I'm getting married. Happiest day of my life, and it's nearly here.
Well, I best get off, things to be done. I'll catch up with you later.
Marlon, I'm sorry. Going on about the wedding. I know how hard this must be for you.
You're apologising to me for being happy. I can just about remember feeling that way when I married her. That's what's getting me through at the moment.
Well, do you find it hard to talk about it?
No, I like it.
Well, then can I ask you something about her?
No one else is.
When did you know that Trish was the right one?
When I saw her wearing a pair of bunny rabbit's ears.
Oh.
She took some persuading.
But I bet it didn't take her long to know she'd done the right thing in marrying you.
I hope not.
I'm sorry, Marlon. I wish there was something I could...
Listen, you want to do something for me? Be as happy as I was. Hopefully for a hell of a lot longer. Right, go on, I've got a cake to see to. Get back in there.
There we go, Lambkin.
No relapse, then?
No, I think she's over the worst of it. So, what have you been up to this morning? Oh, it's not cleaning day, is it?
Oh, no.
So this is just a social call. How nice.
Well, actually, I've come here to tell you something.
Laurel, you couldn't pass me one of those nappy bags, could you?
Oh, yeah. Ashley,
one of the wet wipes, if you wouldn't mind. There we go. It's better. Sorry, what were you saying, Laurel? You have my undivided attention.
Right. Actually, I've come to tell you, well, ask you really, whether you thought that, if there was any point. Ashley, I've come to ask you if you'd like all your kitchen cupboards cleaned top to bottom tomorrow, would you just like a standard clean?
Whatever you think, really. Our cupboards will be fine.
Right.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Right then. See you tomorrow.
Right.
Would you mind seeing yourself out? Only,
I love you.
Sorry?
I love you. I can't keep it to myself any longer. I think about you all the time, Ashley, and I wish that we could be together. And sometimes I feel really close to you because during the storm I held your hand all night, and I don't know whether it's my imagination, but I know I come across as a bit eccentric, but underneath I'm really like any other woman, and I just wondered if I'd be so happy if you said there was a chance that we could be together.
Laurel, I don't quite know what to say.
Oh, I had to tell you because I can't move on until I did. I mean, maybe I ask you out on a date, you say yeah? Yeah?
Look, can you not put it a bit higher?
I can't reach any more.
Needs to balance with the other side, you see.
Well, it's as far as it goes.
Well, Andy, can you please just try it a bit harder? This is our wedding.
If we reach any further, there might not be a wedding. It's your choice.
Do you want me to have a go?
Right, that's fine where it is.
One more, then we're done.
Oh, I love this. Come on, Andy.
What are you doing?
Well, you'll need a few moves for the first dance, won't you? Have you heard from Daz lately?
Not for a bit. I don't think I'd lead too well.
Have you thought of inviting him to the wedding? Smooth things over.
I'm not sure he'd want to come after everything that happened.
Well, you could always ask. Might make you feel better. Oh, look. He was trying it on with me the other day and I was chasing Diane. You want to watch this one? You're playing away before you know it. Oh, hey, come on, Andy. You're supposed to lead.
Give over with the hand. It's like with this type of music at my wedding anyway.
Right, reinforcements are here. How's it going?
Yeah, all right, thanks. I think we got it covered.
This is it.
What do you mean?
Well, it's supposed to be a wedding, isn't it? I've seen more romantic decor at a whisk drive.
We've got fresh flowers arriving on the day, haven't
Well,
we?
you need more than that, won't you?
Like what?
I'm not sure. Don't worry, I'll give it some thought and let you know.
Well, actually, Viv, we're going to try and keep it simple, OK? So, thank you, but don't bother yourself.
Oh, it's no bother. I'll soon have this place looking gorgeous for you.
Hi, Robert.
You all right, Donna? Nice to have a bit of glam around the place.
You can take a turn up here if you want to make yourself useful.
Wrong shoes. And I know as soon as I was up there, you lot would find a reason to gather round underneath. I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
Mum.
What is it with weddings? They drive everybody sense mad.
Laurel. Laurel!
Listen, there's no point, Ashley!
Don't make me chase you across the village like this, please. I'm sorry. But what you said, it came as such a total surprise. I didn't know how to react.
Well, you reacted the way that you felt, and that's told me everything.
I had no idea that you still felt like that.
Well, now you know. But I shan't be bothering you again.
You know, Laurel, that I'm extremely flattered, don't you?
Thank you.
A lot of men would jump at the chance to be your boyfriend.
Yeah, but not you.
I think that what we have already is too precious for me to want to risk.
Really?
And I've only just come out of a relationship with Louise. I'm just not quite ready to get involved in another one. Maybe in a year or even...
Ashley, you don't have to explain. I understand. I am sorry.
Where is he?
He's not coming home, love. Not today.
Well, why not?
Well, what happened?
Governor said he'd been fighting. I don't know why.
So when's he coming home, then?
Another month.
I can't believe it. Why would he do that? Why would he get himself into trouble when he knows I want him home?
Well, it might not be his fault, though. Debbie,
Let her go, eh?
Oh, I would have poured you one, only there ain't none left.
Huh. A 12-year-old single malt.
You're not a whiskey snob, are you, Eric? They all taste the same to me, love.
Do they?
And if you must know, me and my old dad have never been further apart.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Still, thank God I got you, eh, Eric?
Yes.
Eric? Well, it is all right me staying here, isn't it? I mean, you'd tell me if I was in the way, wouldn't you?
Yes. Well, I think I'll just go upstairs and have
Would you mind if I had a bath? Well, it's been quite a day. I promise I won't be too long.
Oh, you make yourself at home. Have a good soak.
Ta-da! Ready?
Oh, Shelley, oh, you look lovely.
You won't be ashamed to have me on your arm, then?
I think you know the answer to that.
At least you tried.
I might as well have been talking to myself. Her mind's made up.
She's asking you to choose between us, isn't she?
Well, she needs time to get used to the idea of you and I being together.
Alan...
I think we've just got to forget about her for now and enjoy our time together.
Where are you going?
Do you think I'm going out looking like this with you looking like that? They'll think you got me on day release from a rest home.
it won't be so long, love. We can still have our party. What's up, love? Them girls still bothering you? Do you want me to have a word with your teacher?
You're doing, I'll never forgive you.
Well, your granddad could go with you on the bus.
You're right.
What do you want, love?
Some parents that aren't so flaming stupid.
They both love you, you know.
Obviously weren't thinking about me when he started fighting, was he? He was thinking about himself again, like he always does.
I think I handled it just about as badly as I could have done.
Well, I'd like to disagree with you, Ashley. But I'd be lying.
Don't
don't understand why you turned her down in the first place. You obviously care about her.
We're good friends.
Well, she could be more.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I like her the way things are.
Yeah, but all the best couples start off as mates. So I hear.
I don't look at her in that way. She's so unlike Bernice or Louise.
Yeah, but they didn't work out, did they? And not being like Louise is a definite plus in my book.
She's perfectly sweet and kind and wouldn't hurt her so. She just doesn't... I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not all about lightning strikes, though, is it, eh? Slow fires burn longer. You must have been tempted to think about it, at least. Oh, Ashley, you're single. And whether you admit it or not, you like the company of women. But I do reckon you've got a bit of a blind spot when it comes to picking them. You'd be mad not to consider Laurel, I reckon.
I just wanted to know if she'd been to see him or not.
Oh. Pleased with yourself now, are you?
Well, at least you know now. You can move on.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yes, you're right. I can. And I want you to know, both of you, that you've been really good friends to me. And that you've always wanted what you thought was best for me. And you've both been right. I'm going to put Ashley behind me.
I'm glad for you, Laurel.
Yeah, you'll find someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. When I'm really over him, but I'm never going to be really over him as long as I'm seeing him, hearing him, near him. So now I'm going to move on. To somewhere as far away from him as I can possibly get.